There are so many families where conflicts are arising because of their parents.
Mhm.
To what extent, after marriage, parents can be involved in a couple's life? And how do we maintain good boundaries?
We already spoke about leaving and cleaving. Uh, Parents definitely have a wonderful role to play, you know, at different stages of a child's life. But when the child has grown to become an adult and have started their own family and they are married, you know, that is a time that parents have to mentally understand that the person is now an adult and is grown, and my child no more is my little baby but is a husband, is a wife, and I need to give them the space for them to grow, mature, and exercise their oneness, and I should not be an interference. The Bible says children are like arrows have to be released. You can't keep polishing and keeping the arrow, it won't accomplish any purpose. The moment you, yes, aim it, release it, it will hit the target. But you try to keeping the arrow to yourself, that's not going to be of any help. And so I think both parents and children need to be taught. It is through marriage that this official separation, detachment is happening. And we need to allow them some time to even fail. And we are not saying immediately you have to shift your house and all that. But if that becomes a necessity because there is too much of emotional attachment, that is a different issue. But otherwise, I would say parental influence should be there than interference. An influence in a positive, healthy way for both of them, so that they see their children grow and fulfill the plan and purpose of God, rather than micromanaging their life in every way.
I just wanted to add that, as we get married, it is good that I will put healthy boundaries with my parents about our marriage, because whatever said and done, at the end of the day, I just continue to be their daughter. They will not take offense to the boundary that I will lay. Similarly, if he puts that healthy boundary, not putting them down, respectfully telling them some of the things that maybe would be a good boundary for them to have by not interfering in our marriage, I would say definitely that's a great way to go. Because when my husband tries to put a boundary with my parents, I think then the problem might arise. Or if I try to put a boundary with his parents. So I would say to young couples who are getting married, each of us can put the boundaries with our own parents. And they need not be in a way that you're, making it harsh, or, putting them off or abandoning them totally from your life. But I would say definitely, be very, understand that there is a different dimension here involved. And so you need to caringly communicate that, in a way that would honor them, as well as in a way that they will understand that you're a new unit now, and that they maybe use, a lot of times I would say, when they try to control us, because they used to do it all along and in our growing up years, sometimes I think couples feel the parents are trying to control them. And I think those would be very healthy boundaries to put in a very gentle manner. So gently put the boundaries and keep reminding them of it. You don't need to be harsh and rude, and in no way should you put down your parents when you're putting down these boundaries. Don't try to say something mean about them or their marriage, or about what they have done. Let it just be from your perspective. This is what we both have decided, and we'd really appreciate this from you. I think over time, that also takes time. Okay, so just as much as I said about our oneness in marriage takes time, our releasing takes time. So please don't be harsh and rude and demeaning to our parents. Please give them time to. They are going through the pain of letting you go.
Right.
They've raised you. They've been in every situation of your life. So let them also, give them that space to actually be there, and have them as part of every important event. because they definitely invested. If my husband is who he is, his parents invested in him. So I need to be grateful for what they have done to give me a husband. Let me never think that he became this man just by himself. No, his parents invested in his life, you know. And so likewise, I think we honor our parents because they have given us the best gift that we have in our spouse.